what is up? It is Karen, aka cakedbybabyk, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are creating this full face of makeup using products that are my old favorites. Recently in the beauty community, it has been overly saturated with new releases and new launches and so many interesting products that I feel like I try out so many different things and I don't give enough love to products that I already have or products that I've used before. So today's video is just going to be about me diving into my old favorites and using stuff that I used to use religiously but don't anymore. I just thought I'd give love back to ones that have done right by me throughout the years. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, first off, I'm gonna prime my face. I'm still going to be doing the style of makeup that I do now, just with old products. So I'm gonna go in with the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. As you can tell, this was pretty loved. I just never finished it, but we're just gonna go in. And then we're doing the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now, I've recently gotten back on this, and that's kind of what inspired this whole video, is because I've been using my current primers, which are the Becca Backlight and First Light priming filters, and while I absolutely love those, I just feel like I was getting stuck. Like, I just needed to try new products and switch it up a little bit just to change the routine, and I forgot how much I loved this primer, and that was just kind of like, oh, let's try out some old favorites. So that's what inspired this video, in case you're wondering. Now I'm going to carve underneath my brows because that's always what I do first now, which is so different than what I used to do. But I'm using the Haley's Reset Liquid Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 430 Warm, and I used to love this foundation, and you can still get it at Target. I have a dedicated video to this. I will link it in the description box down below, but it's just so full coverage, so matte. It lasts throughout the entire day. So we're just going to use this all over the face, and we're going to use it to carve out underneath the brows right now. So I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand a little bit. I also find that the component is just so interesting. Like, I've never seen anything like it. All right, now we're just going to do the rest of my face. So now that we have our foundation on, we're gonna go in with a concealer that I used to love. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I am in the shade Medium 28. I used to be a different shade than what this is, but they expanded their range and it got a little bit thrown off, and now the undertone of this isn't exactly my favorite, but the formula is amazing. Yeah, we're just gonna blend this out now. My Sonia Kashuk sponge. I did change the settings on my camera from earlier because it was just looking a little bit dark, and I was wondering why that was, and I realized that I had them on auto settings instead of manual, which I usually film in manual. And who is calling me right now? Oh, scam likely. That's nice. Do you guys get those calls? It's just so annoying. I probably get 10 a week from Scam Likely. And you can't even block them because it's different numbers every time they call. The most annoying thing. I swear, the world is such a scary place now with all these scam calls. It's just unreal. I never answer a phone number that I don't have in my contacts already. So now that the concealer is put on, I'm going to set the face, and I'm using my RCMA No Color Powder. I have not touched this in probably months, and it's just still so full. I used this for so long, and look at that. I do hate the packaging though. It honestly, it sucks. I hate it so much. But I just like to pour it out into this little cap and then just put my sponge in like so and just go in. Okay, whew, she is white. Is anybody nervous that I'm wearing a white sweater? Look at the sweater. I love it so much. It has such poofy sleeves, but it's tapered at the wrists. Love her work. Now we're going to do my contour, which I don't think I grabbed one. Oh my gosh, I didn't grab one. I'll be right back. I actually used to love, and I still do love, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So just for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna use it. Honestly, like, I don't condone her views per se, like about her not vaccinating her child, but you know, I did buy this before all that news broke out, and it's not like I'm gonna throw away this like huge palette, and I still use it for client work. It's just, I know that when this runs out I won't be repurchasing it, but for the purpose of this video, I mean, I still do love the formula of this, and it was a favorite. I just didn't want to lie to you guys and pull out like something that I didn't use, you know? So we're just gonna go in with this. I'm also trying to use old brushes that I haven't touched in a long time. So this is part of the BH set. It's just like a smaller blush brush, but I use it for contouring and bronzing because the angle, you guys know that I like the angled brushes because, you know, fits in there perfectly. This one's actually a little bit smaller than the one I'm currently using, so it's just like, it feels so different. We're gonna do the nose. Don't forget up into the eye sockets because that's what a lot of people neglect. And I feel like it looks just unnatural when you don't do contour right here. Yes, she looking sculpted. Now we're going to dust the bake off, and I used to do this all the time. I used to take my Catrice Prime and Fine powder, which as you can tell has been so loved, and just take that on a brush and just start dusting away the bake that we put down, and also just kind of set any areas that we didn't get with powder in place with this powder. I don't know why I love to pack on the powder, but it's just, it worked. I just don't do it anymore because I feel like it's just a little bit too much, but for the purpose of this video, we're gonna do it. Don't forget the eyelids. Can't forget to set the eyelids. I personally don't have the oiliest eyelids, but they are oily, so I do like to set them whenever I can. And you know what? I didn't used to put blush on before, but we're still gonna put blush on today because I love it. We're just gonna use that same brush from before. Down the apples of the cheeks. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking with not putting blush on because it just looks so good. All right, now we're gonna do brows, which if you guys have watched me or followed me on Instagram for a long time, you know that I absolutely love this dip brow. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, and I surprisingly have not been reaching for it. I've just been using the Kokie brow pomade from the drugstore, which I feel is kind of the same thing, it's just not as pigmented, which I kind of like because now I like to do my brows a lot more natural. But we're still gonna use this dip brow pomade right here. See if we can get a more natural look, which I'm sure we can. I just have to do like a light hand. I cannot wait to try out the Dip Brow Gel, which is the eyebrow gel, because you guys know I love my Glossier Boy Brow, and ooh, that stuff is amazing. And I did not like the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel because I found that clear just gets all gunky after you run it through your brows with product. So I just like was never a fan of that, but I'm so happy they're coming out with different shades. And their shade range for that product line is amazing in my opinion. So I cannot wait to try that. And that's so weird because I was just tweeting the other day, which if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you should, but I was tweeting how they haven't really wowed me lately with their releases, like with their exclusive online collection with the eyeshadow quads and with the lip glosses and all that stuff. It just didn't wow me, you know? And I tweeted that, and then like a few days later they came out saying that they're going to release the Dip Brow Pomade Gel, and I was just like, I take it back. I take it all back. Okay, so there are the brows. Actually, they look a little bit dark on camera, but I think in person it's not that bad, but I'm still gonna spoolie this dude out. We are going to set the face and kind of spray all the powders down before the highlight. You guys know I like to do this to have the powders really melt into the skin and also provide like a damp base for my highlight so it can get really, really blinding. So we're just gonna go in with the Pixi mist again. Now we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. You guys follow me on Instagram like a year or two ago, you would see that I loved this. Like, I didn't think that I needed it until I swatched it with a friend that had it, and I was like, you know what, I need it. I need it now. And so Nate got it for me as a gift, but it's just like, these are just so pretty, and they have something for every skin tone, which is honestly amazing. I'm gonna go in with a mix of Glow Getter and 143 on a Morphe M501 brush. I used to love this brush for highlighting. I don't really use it that much anymore, just because I do love the Morphe M558, which is like a mini fan brush. I feel like this one gives a little bit more of a diffused look, but you know, we're dipping back into this dude. Oosh. Oh. All right, and that is the highlight portion, and now we look like a glazed donut. So we're going to spray a little bit more of this Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist just to, you know, get a little bit more dewy. We're gonna finish off the brows with the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 5. I used to love this before I discovered the Glossier Boy Brow, but you know, I still wanna, oh, cool. Awesome. But yeah, we're just gonna apply this on the brows. Now we're doing mascara, and I still use this mascara just on my bottom lashes, but we're gonna use it on all of our lashes today because that's what I did way back when. I find this mascara really separates and is one of the few mascaras that give my lashes a lift and a curl, which is insane because my lashes are usually so stick straight and stubborn. All right, so now that my mascara is on, I'm actually going to apply some falsies, which are the Ardell Wispies, or the Demi Wispies. I absolutely love these. I still use them to this day, but it's just back in the day. These were like my go-to lashes for every day. So we're just gonna pop these on. So we are almost done. One last product, which I can't believe I haven't worn this in so long, but this is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Mocha Twist. If you guys have been with me since the beginning, you know that this was probably one of my all-time favorite lip products. I just haven't worn it in so long, but we're going to use it today. It has a really intense cooling effect, like it gets really tingly, so if you're not a fan of that, you might not like this gloss, but I swear this color and the formula is just insane. I have a really hard time finding nude shades in lip products, and especially in like lipsticks and lip glosses, but this gloss color is just so nice. It's just so true to like my actual lip color, so it looks just amazing. It's not the most opaque gloss, but I feel like I can wear it without something underneath and with something underneath if I want a more, you know, bold, pack a punch opacity lip. But I just love it by itself because, you know, I'm lazy. I don't want to get another lip product to put on. But that is it for the face. Let me just do one last spritz here. Alright, you guys, so I think that is it for this tutorial. Not really tutorial. This get ready with me using old favorites. If you guys have any of the same favorites, leave it in the comments down below. I would love to chat about them, or if you have any questions about any specific products, leave it down below in the comments as well, because I love interacting with you guys. Just a reminder, if you guys have not left a testimonial and you would like to on my behalf, the Sephora Squad link is down below in the description. I appreciate any and all support you guys give me, and if you do send in a testimonial, don't forget to screenshot it and send it to me via Instagram so I can give you a shout out. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.